Hey guys, what's up? This is James from the James Post. You guys hear that in the background? Rain. As I mentioned before, rain to me is like a calming brain massage. I don't know what to do. I'm being serious. I don't know what to do in this topic because as a person like myself who has mental issues, you know, with this chronic depression and bipolar, there's a place in my mind that I like to go and hide and just stay away from people, stay away from problems, stay away for things that I can't control. So this place helps me to avoid. That place is called Siberia. When I'm in a situation that I know that I can fix it or voice it, I know that I will get in trouble for it. Because for some reason, there's always a consequence when you're defending yourself. I know that many of you, when you are facing a problem, mentally you're doing physically stuff, but you rather keep it mentally because God forbid, if you spaz out, then you are considered the worst. You are in danger. You're a danger. You're a threat, and you're putting whatever in danger. But that's not the case. So right now, I'm in Siberia. A couple of months ago, I posted a video about a chronic complainer, about a coworker that I'm work at. It's just causing issue, causing unnecessarily drama, causing unnecessarily difficulties at work, especially in the medical field. Ever since my wife and I started working there, our first day, it was a total mess. We were assigned to be trained by two staff that didn't didn't wanted to train. Their work ethic was very low, and they were just focusing on just being nosy by asking us questions. And then the following day, we were working short-staffed. I'm talking about two staff or three staff in total, and we got the whole four hallways, the whole entire building. And God forbid if we use common sense and we cannot go beyond to where our physical body gets hurt, breaking our backs. You got these morning shift coming in and start complaining. For 3 weeks in a row, it was just like a chaos that by the time we leave, we ask to each other, but what the hell are we doing that they are always pissed off? We pretty much do our job and their job, and they come to work in the morning pissed off. Of course, we're gonna leave work, so we're gonna be home talking mad shit. So that's what we do. Because God forbid if we express how we feel towards them, they're gonna file a complaint. Not only that, but recently I found out that a coworker, filed a complaint against me because the night that we was assigned to work together to work on a hallway on a unit, I decided to do my rounds, checking these patients every 1 hour. And she didn't feel comfortable. So she filed a complaint because she didn't feel comfortable working with me. I'm like, The reason that I was doing that is because, number one, I don't feel comfortable working with you. I'm not gonna get effective communication. You're gonna do some shitty ass job performance that is gonna reflect on me. It's gonna, you know, make me look. It's gonna. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna take the blame. And yeah, I'm gonna do every 1 hour because technically you don't even fucking do the at least the 2 hours. This is what I go through in the medical field. So last time, not too long ago, when we were assigned to work together again, I'm noticing that she's not in the unit where I'm at. She's nowhere to be found. She's not communicating with me of what needs to be done. Instead, she's in the other unit that she don't belong to, simply because because she wants to hang out and talk to a guy that, the way I see it, they've been fucking around. That's the way I see it. So I just told her in front of the camera, just in case, she wants to lie and fabricate stories. I told her, hey, listen, if you don't want to work with me, if you don't want to work in this unit, then go stay with where you've been hanging out and bring my wife here so we can work together and get this thing done. I'm just saying calmly. And she got the audacity to try to gaslight me and say that the reason that I'm been over there is because there's a patient there dying. And start to cry. Like I'm gonna feel bad about that. Like I'm gonna feel bad and apologize for the things that I said. I don't care. In my mind, I said bullshit. I mean, it is sad that a patient is dying, but your excuse is bullshit. And how dare you that you're trying to gaslight me and manipulate the situation? Because after she said what she said to me, and when she was walking back to the hallway that she's not supposed to be in, someone else told me that she was just smiling. So I said, you know what? Forget it. There's a reason why the night shift staff is not a solid, because you got people who just are in and out. You got people who don't want to work in certain areas. You got people that don't want to work at all. They're just milking the clock. You got people that are being accused for something that involves with a patient. People are getting write-ups because they're not working. And these are the same people that come the next day and the next day and the next day with a job. If I was to do that somewhere else, like in Phoenix, or someone else was doing that type of movement in Phoenix, they will not have a job. So I get it, because we are so short-staffed on night shift, you can't afford to fire people, because then the staff is going to be shorter. But what is this thing that now the morning shifts are coming in at 5:30 in the morning? Because when we started working there, this is out 3 months and some days now, and it's been like this since we started. They used to come in at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, hey, you wanna, you're coming in early to help or to do what you gotta do, so you can alleviate the job, your job task. No, they come in super early just to check to see what we're doing, and they complain when certain things are not being done yet. Even though we get there, they complain. And you know what boils my blood too is that when someone complains to about a facility, a nursing facility, or when they find out that the state is coming in to evaluate, now everybody wants to work together. Now everybody wants to make sure that they don't find certain things so they don't get dinged on, on whatever, And then we got to fill out these forms, which everybody is following what they're writing. You know how many times I wanted to write down no teamwork, lack of communication, unprofessional. Every time I had opportunity, I just couldn't write that, because in my mind I'm like, well, what is the point? They already, they don't already dislike you for no reason. So why are you gonna give them a legit reason to dislike you? But next time we get to fill up a form like that, I'm just gonna write down what it is, because it's true. This past Thursday night, we was on the schedule to work, and we planned to work. But because we worked Wednesday night and we were just killing ourselves, the morning people came in at 5:30. They didn't even do anything. If they did something, they only helped us with one patient, and then they went to the gas station. Then they come back to chit chat. By the time we were done Thursday morning, my back's been hurting. And to be honest with you, I already mentioned this to my wife, but if this continued to where my back hurts, I'm just gonna have to consider smoking weed for my back pain. I should not be popping Tylenols and ibuprofen, you know, to take care of my back so I can come the next day and repeat. Okay? Doesn't matter if you go ask for help or trying to find a way to get ahead of your job, your job task. These people don't care. So Thursday night, my alarm goes off at 9:30. I'm like, hey, babe, it's time to get up. Oh, that's okay, 9:40. So I agree. I said, all right, 9:40, we'll get up. 9:40, 9:45, 9:50. I physically got up, looked at my phone. It's 10:55. We gotta be there at 11. Yeah, whatever. So I said, you know what, whatever too. So we didn't go. We did. What is that called? It's called a no call, no show. A no call, no show means is that when you don't even let them know that you're coming or not to work, and either some policies or some regulation, whatever whatever they want to call it. If you do a no call, no show for some facilities, if you do a 3 no call, no show and then another one, then you're fired, or they write you up, or they just give you like a verbal warning, whatever. So we did a no call, no show for that facility. And I don't feel bad, because some people do that and they get their job. They still got their job. Some people don't even call in to report that they're not coming in, and then they come back the next day. So I'm like, what is the fucking point? They're not gonna harp on us because we are doing what they've been doing for a long time, and they got a job. They still got their job. So when I'm saying I don't know what to do, what I'm trying to say is that I don't know what to do tonight, whether I should, called in, show up to work, or don't show up at all. It's because mentally and physically, I'm not in the mood to go back to a job that is bullshit. And I really hate, hopping on jobs every time. It just doesn't look good. That's why I never have a good reference, or not. It's not that I have reference, but then I don't got reference at all. And the reason that I don't got reference at all is because why would I obtain certain information from a staff that I don't give a fuck about at the end of the day? They don't give a fuck about me. God forbid you fill an application and you put a reference because it's required, and who knows, they might switch on you and say something that is not true. But the reason that I don't got reference because everybody that works is fucking lazy unnecessarily. So I don't know what to do tonight. I know that some of you guys are in the medical field and you guys can relate. I know. And if you're one of those people that are like you want to stand up for yourself, but you can't because you feel threatened that you might not have a job after you have a lot going on at home, that a paycheck is technically managing what you got at home. I understand that. But if you continue to allow people to walk on you, then it's pretty much your fault. Just like it's my fault that I'm not handling the situation I'm supposed to. It's like I let people walk all over me. I did not give people to dislike me, but those are demons. These people that don't like you for no reason, they're demons because they see what you got, and because they don't got it, they want to destroy that. They want to pick on you. They want to push you to the limit until you quit, until you spaz out so they can look good. That's what demon does. So it doesn't matter whether it's a job, whether it's like people around you, wherever you go, if you're dealing with people that for some reason you feel like you did something wrong and you know you didn't, and they got no reason to back that shit up, it's because they're demons. They're demons. We are in a spiritual warfare, and demons are around you, and then you become one if you let this demon influence you. Damn, the rain stopped. But yeah, in my mind, mentally, I'm in Siberia. I'm hiding in Siberia because I'm trying not to lose my cool. I'm trying not to lose my temper. I'm just trying to control the situation. One of the things that we do that they don't like is that if you guys are if we leave at 6, if our shift ends at 7 and you're coming in at 5:36, and we're already done, and you guys are already in the building, which technically you guys are going to relieve us. We leave early. We leave early, and they don't even like that. But that's my satisfaction that I get from them when I see their faces, looking like this when they see us clocking out. We're already done. All the patients are up and dressed, and they're by the table, ready to get fed for breakfast. The bed is made. The garbage are taken out. We're not going to give any report because you guys don't care. You guys don't listen. So why are we going to spend 30 minutes or 15 minutes remaining to, till 7 for what? To see the fakeness in you guys? The fake smile, the crooked smile, the snake walk? No, we're going to leave. We're done. We're leaving. That is the only thing that we are doing that they don't like. But there's so much more that we want to do and say. We just, I don't know. We just know that if we do, we are the bad ones and they're the victim. So, I want you guys, all my people who has mental illness, mental issues, who's constantly got to have a mental check. I want you guys to create a place so you can mentally hide and just block whatever the fuck is in front of you that you can't, you can't avoid. My place is Siberia. It's cold over there. I live in a house, log house. It's covered in snow. I don't got central heater. You know, I got this industrial fire pit that I go in the woods and cut and chop my woods and get my house heated, get myself heated. I'm eating beef stew. I'm drinking my coffee. I got my cigarettes. I got my phone, my notepad, and a pen. And whenever I'm in a situation that I just can't get away, and physically, I want to do something, but I gotta keep it mentally. Mentally, I go to Siberia. That's my to go to. Where there's no demons, when there's nobody. It's a place for you to be nobody. It's to keep your sanity. It's to keep your sanity. When I woke up that Friday morning and I looked at my wife and we realized, damn, we just did a no call, no show. And we started talking about, man, like we're just tired of dealing with these people. Like, what should we do? My wife said, I'm hiding in Siberia. Because you don't want me, like they don't want me to go crazy. My wife also has, mental issues as well. You know, recently she showed me that she had enough because we came home from a day that, but that's kind of her fault too. It's not fully her fault, but she didn't know, and I don't know what the hell she was doing, that I was outside just waiting for her so we can leave. Apparently a charge nurse came to her aggressively and told her that you need to go and take this patient back to her room and dress her the way she is required to dress. Instead, instead of her coming to her, say, hey, listen, just next time, in a friendly way, hey, just next time, this patient needs to be, to be wearing this, so, and that. No, she went to my wife in front of everybody with this aggressiveness and say, you need to go and take her back and change her. She's not supposed to be wearing this certain clothes. She told me that. And I just look at the place and I'm like, this fucking place is a joke. This fucking place is a joke. So that morning we came home and we just lie in bed and I don't know, we synced together mentally to where we both start to like play fight, but then it became to where we just had enough and we were just spazzing out. But her, she blacked out because I'm like, oh wow, I just witnessed her spazzing out. And then I told her, I said, look, I understand. I understand that you're done. You're tired. I know you upset. I know. Because the play fight just started with like, smacking, play smack and, grabbing our wrist and, holding each other, like wrestling a bit. But it just got to the point where she really was hurting me because she just lost it. And I felt that and I saw it in her eyes. So I said, look, just calm down. Just, I hugged her, kissed her, and I said, I felt that. I felt that. You just had enough. Because the way she was expressing her spazzing out, that's really what she wanted to express to these people. And I felt that. So Friday morning, she's like, I'm hiding in Siberia. I said, you know what? Me too. Since we did a No Corner show that day, Friday morning, we were cleaning our backyard. We had a fire pit going on. I had like a 5 minutes of live video, and we still doing it. But my wife is very quiet, and I can feel that. And I've been asking her, what's wrong? Talk to me. I want to know what's going on. Talk to me. You got my attention. I even throw out, just in case if that was what she was thinking, hey, I'm just thinking about doing on the No Corner show. And she looked at me and she said, nah, we got to go to work. And she goes back inside. And I'm like, just because they pay you good and it's like weekly, sometimes it's not worth it to deal with the bullshit. Doesn't matter how much they pay you. If your salary is different than everybody else's, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not worth it. Sometimes it's not worth it. You know. Twist it up. Oh shit! There's the Cardinals. Where's my lighter at? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a smoker. I know I make videos about, how to better yourself and stuff like that. And hey, I'm not going to stop. I never said that I was perfect. I never said that I don't have issues. So I'm just a person who has issues, helping someone else that has issue as well. Yeah. Come on, Rain. Keep raining. I just want to be in peace. People who are in contact with me and people who are surrounded by me, like, if you real, just keep it real. Why is it that I gotta show realness and you guys don't? Yeah. So I don't know what to do. It's just not work that we go through in our daily lives. It's other stuff as well. So, but please, whether you got depression, bipolar, any type of mental disorders that they labeled and that you're diagnosed with, even if you don't even have none of that, find a place mentally that you can hide. Okay? This is James on the James Post. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.